Okay, today we're looking at solving two-step equations and ones that involve decimals. So see, we have 0.43 plus 5a equals 23.4. All right, we see some decimals in here. The first step that we want to take is we want to eliminate those decimals. That way at the end it's easier. We don't have to worry about, lining up the decimals correctly or anything like that. So we want to do this to avoid confusion at the end. So what we want to do is we want to look at which decimal place goes out to the farthest place value. Okay, and I see, oh, well, this one goes out 2 places. So since it goes out 2 places, to get rid of that decimal, right, we would multiply that number by 100 to get rid of the decimal places. Okay, whatever we do to this term, we have to do to the rest of the terms. So first I'm going to do 100 times 0.43 plus 100 times 5a equals 100 times 23.4. That way all my decimals are going to be eliminated. So now let me write it out. Well, 100 times 0.43 is 43, plus 100 times 5a is 500a, equals 100 times 23.4 would be, well, we have to move the decimal place twice. So it's going to be 2,340. Okay, now we have a two-step equation that has all whole numbers as their coefficients. That's going to be a lot easier to solve. So to solve this, well, the first step, right, we know we have to isolate the variable and get the variable by itself. Okay, since the 500 is with the variable, we want to get rid of this 43 first. Well, it's a positive 43, so to get rid of it, we're going to subtract 43 from both sides. And over here, this cancels out, and I'm left with 500a equals, now let me do this subtraction here. We have to borrow all the way over here, all right? So I'm left with 2,297. Okay, so I have 500a equals 2,297. Now to isolate that variable, to get it by itself, it's being multiplied by the 500, and we know we have to do the inverse operation, meaning the opposite operation. So we have to divide by 500 to get rid of it. Whatever you do to the one side, you have to do the other side. So this now cancels out, and I'm left with a equals 2,297 over 500. And there's my answer right there. So you can see why eliminating those decimals makes it a lot easier in the end.